The 12th and final song on the album is called Moonlight Waltz. It is a Celtic-inspired, sort of timeless, limerical instrumental piece that I wrote. And the other version of this particular composition on the album is Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep, that Lindsey sings.
Yes,
the vocal part on.
Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep was the one which was two beautiful ancient prayers, and that we had spoken about earlier, that we created made into a song.
And I remember when I was writing this instrumental, I was just like, Sometimes you write songs and you fall in love with the arrangement that you're writing. It happens, and this one was just like a gift. It was like a complete gift. It just came to me without any effort, because it was like in the key I like to write in. It was a progression, the style I love to write in without any effort. This type of music, like Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep, just flows through me. I could write a zillion songs like that. I just love writing songs like that. And so it was like a treat for me. It's just like, okay, great. I push myself on other songs on this album, as I mentioned in some of the other videos, like really push myself. But this one was a gift to me. I was like, okay, great. I'm going to enjoy writing this because I love writing these types of arrangements. And I knew I wanted to put a violin on it, because violin is one of my favorite solo instruments. In fact, it depends on the song, but overall, when I'm listening to music by myself, and I put on a song that has a solo instrument on it, 9 times out of 10 it's actually a violin, because I just love the instrument.
And it works so well with a violin.
I actually wanted to learn violin, but I have a problem with my neck and I had to give it up. I wish I could play it. I love it so much. So
we got instead... Who played the violin?
Oh, yeah, so I needed a good violin player, and we actually found a really great violin player in Germany, but unfortunately, she, at the last minute, was unable to do the song, so we had to go find another violin player. I'm like, where am I going to find a violin player to that level? Because the original violin player was phenomenal. And lo and behold, we found an amazing violin player from Russia, from St. Petersburg, Russia, and her name is Maria Grigorieva. Did I say that? Grigorieva.
And if we didn't say it perfectly, sorry, Russian, Maria. So it's a little bit tricky.
Grigorieva. I think
that's right.
I think that's how you say it. And wow, she's like amazing. And I wrote. I really wanted lots of nuances in there, and so I sent her an arrangement and I sort of laid out the violin, and man, she nailed it. She was actually in Russia. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there you go.
She recorded her parts in Russia. This is the great part of the internet.
Exactly.
I actually sent her all the tracks and the arrangement and said, this is what I want. I sent her a sort of a guide violin to say, this is exactly the way I want, and see how,
She did a fantastic job.
And I got it back. It's the exact same thing that I sent her, but like
beautifully
better.
done,
like fantastic, and just beautiful vibrato on the end of
so
things.
So we were very, very happy to connect with her and to now share her gift through Sean's beautiful instrumental with you. So
yeah, and she also I think she also played a little bit. She also plays viola, and there's a little bits of viola in the album and other parts of the album as well.
We're sure in future albums we'll have her working with us again, because she was great to work with, and and we just love the way she plays.
She's my number one violin player and viola player.
Great.
Absolutely,
so really good,
so efficient, so quick, really quick. I would send it out the next day, it's done. In one day, done.
So just amazing. That's such a blessing when you're facing so many other things to do. And we were so happy that she was quick, because we had a radio promoter, Randall Davis, our radio promoter, and we had a deadline to have the album.
A serious deadline.
A deadline to have it ready for him. And so when our other violin player was unable to play for us, and we had to find someone else, we really needed someone to be able to do what we needed them to do fast. So we were so blessed that she was able to. But anything else you want to just say about the song itself? I love this song, and I loved how it ended. I was so happy that it was the last song on the album, because it kind of leaves you in this very gentle, beautiful, sweet place. But anyway, that was my feeling on it.
Well,
Do you want to say anything?
Well, I like lyrical, timeless waltzes.
Yeah.
And my favorite part of the song, actually I like many different parts of the song, but I actually kind of like the bridge. Where it's kind of almost sounds like a children's song. In the morning, da 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 da. That part was my favorite part in the song.
Yeah.
But
I love the ending as well. When
yeah,
it goes
I was just
really,
gonna,
really high at the
yeah,
end,
just,
and it just kind of leaves
and
you
the little
in that
bells
beautiful
at the end was
place.
just fun.
Yeah, so we love that song, and we hope you love the whole album, and that it brings you greater self-awareness, optimism, happiness, and ultimately peace.